Only 3 teams remain.
Fia o pito ke u hoko atu e ku whenga tau koe ni I he kuki.
To take on the next challenge in the Revolution Kitchen.
We know that this isn't going to be easy. Everyone is on the same level. We all are really talented. We all have skills. We all have experience.
Fiji.
It's our family we're doing this for. It's Fiji stuff. We don't want to give it up easily.
The Kingdom of Tonga.
Team Tonga is ready to go.
And Vanuatu.
Team Vanuatu, we're ready for the next challenge.
They're cooking for a place in the finals.
Making it to the finals is a lot. We want to give out everything. It means a lot because it's about Fiji.
And to take their traditional cuisine to the world.
The food that we're doing is Vanuatu food.
Learn about the heart of Vanuatu through its food culture.
They'll face an incredibly important challenge.
Well, the first 1,000 days are the most important of a child's life.
But who will impress the judges?
This is crazy. Wow, wow.
This is for Vanuatu. Today is now or never.
In their first cook in the Revolution Kitchen,
Exciting. First time cooking with this Pacifica.
Against the brothers and sisters.
Are you sure?
our finalists took on the challenge of climate change.
What else are you going to use? Yes, pumpkin stalk stuff.
Creating innovative ideas to adapt and mitigate climate change is a must.
Creating incredible dishes from the most simple of ingredients.
Hands down, best soup I have ever tasted. I mean, heaven.
The results were extremely close.
The Kingdom of Tonga.
But sadly, John and Jeremiah from Samoa had to leave the competition.
New friends and new ideas. We give it all our best, and it's an honor to be here with you all.
Now, our 3 remaining teams must prepare to enter the Revolution Kitchen again.
Big responsibility. Fiji.
And the pressure cooker has been turned up to the next level.
We cook from our hearts and our minds. That's how we will cook.
Today, they must prove to the judges they are worthy to compete in the grand final.
Welcome back. And then there were 3. Just 3 teams left to cook it out to become the first Pacific Island Food Revolution winners.
We feel very proud being here on the final 3. And we are determined to go further in this competition. We really want to make it to the final.
Yeah. It was really hard to say goodbye to our friends John and Jerry. They've just been an awesome presence in the competition, but I know they're coming back to cheer on the 2 teams in the grand final. So, let's get going and find out who those teams will be.
The further we go through this competition, we have to keep improving. At this level, all the teams are winners, all the teams are good, all the teams are skilled. It could be anyone.
Last week, we learned all about crops that play a role in climate change. This week, we're focusing on something just as relevant to Pacific people. Did you know the first 1,000 days of your life lays the foundation for the rest of your life? What we eat and feed our children is critical. Since we have a nutritionist and a doctor on the team, I'd love it if you, Vitalsi, and Dr. John would join me in talking about this initiative.
The first 1,000 days actually begins in the womb. Pregnant woman often suffers from morning sickness and cravings. This is because the body is changing and demanding flavors.
That's right. And the rest of a pregnancy is when the mother and the baby's health are determined, and also the baby's taste buds and appetite are developed. This plays a critical part in the future diet of the child.
Taufa's got 3 kids, I've got 4 children. For us moms, we're so glad that he's pointing it out because we totally believe in the health of moms and the health of the infants and toddlers.
We have a very special guest joining us who's going to be thrilled to tell us about this initiative. He's a 2-time Olympian, a celebrated son of Tonga and the Pacific, and I doubt there's any Pacific Islander who does not recognize this man. Please welcome UNICEF Pacific Ambassador, Pita Taufatofua.
Pita is a surprising host. You always see him on television.
Yeah, honored to see someone 2-time Olympian. So, you know, we're very lucky.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert, and hello, teams. As the UNICEF Pacific Ambassador, my role is to ensure that children throughout the whole Pacific have access to healthy nutrition, clean water, education, and are kept safe.
Peter, why is the First 1,000 Days campaign so important in the Pacific?
Well, the first 1,000 days are the most important part of a child's life. The first 1,000 days is when stunting can occur without the proper nutrition. Statistics have shown that 1 in 5 children are stunted in the Pacific. And this affects physical health and learning abilities, not just as a child, but also through into adulthood. And stunting is irreversible after the age of 2. If we take care of mother and baby in the first 1,000 days, we provide them with the best nutrition and the best start in life.
Thank you, Peter. So, your challenge today is to first make a small, nutrient-dense meal for expectant mothers. It must include a protein and be singing with flavor. And for the second phase of the challenge, we're up to baby food. 1 puree or mash dish and a drink using pawpaw. Lastly, we move on to solids. For the third phase of this challenge, you'll be making a hearty, simple soup that is child-friendly and mother-friendly, but packed with nutrition for babies as they start their solid foods.
This is so totally different from what we would cook at a restaurant. I've got a toddler, so I've been making baby food for the last couple of months. Children are the future of Vanuatu, so we need to give them the best possible start. You're becoming a dad soon, so this is a good run for you.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
So are you ready?
Yes.
Good. We've got a full pantry for you. You have 10 minutes to grab your ingredients, and then 1 hour to make the 3 options, 5 servings of each dish. And your time starts now.
The pantry looks really good. There's some nice, healthy produce on the table.
The big one, the bigger leaves.
From the basic ingredients, you can make the best baby food.
Let's get some dry coconuts and some green coconuts for yourself.
Get 3.
Yeah.
So I want to use it for my soup as well. This is for our children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Some pumpkin. Some leaves for the baby. Oh, yeah. We can't afford to experiment with food that goes into a baby's mouth. We'll experiment with the food for the pregnant mom because sometimes their craving goes berserk. So you never know what appeals to a pregnant mom.
Oh, got some lemongrass there. That's good for the baby.
At the back of our mind, it's our wives and our kids.
Mans, get some greens, some dal. And mix it up, eh? Yeah, mix it up.
Main thing, give it a nice twist, surprise the judges and the moms and babies.
Right, we've got everything we need. It's time to get back to our bench and start cooking.
And it was Tonga's first Olympic medalist.
He came back and people were
Time
in
for
the
school,
streets.
Riley. You forget your lunch. And 2 cheese sandwich. You want some of mine?
Okay, you have your ingredients?
Yes. The further we go through this competition, we can't perform less than how we performed before.
We feel very proud being here on the final 3.
Big moment. We're 1 step away from the finals.
Are you ready to make food that's good for your kids and their future?
Yes.
Great, because your time starts now.
Today we are making a baby smoothie made with popo, soursop, pineapple, banana, and coconut juice.
Okay, brother. I'm gonna start on the root crops.
We're also gonna be making our mama and baby-friendly soup.
This one's peeled. Yeah, awesome, bro. Simboro for the pregnant mama. Use island cabbage, cassava. There's gonna be a modern twist, adding fish into the simboros. So you have the starches and the greens and the proteins all in one pack.
Just getting the stuff peeled.
We're also gonna make baby food using kumala, pumpkin, and fresh coconut and chicken for flavor. Yeah.
Our menu is themed around what our mamas had when they were pregnant.
From the basic ingredients, you can make the best baby food. Nutritious and good for health.
Yep.
Here, go, go.
For the baby food, we're gonna get some plantain, cassava, kumala, and also we're gonna add in some pumpkin with fish broth. Baby and mommy food, which both of them can have since the baby starts to have the teeth. So we're gonna do freshwater mussel broth, ripe plantain, grated cassava, some kumala, some fish, just to give that flavor to it. We'll top it up with some lentils.
I'm going to make food for the expectant mother. Fish and mussel meaty. Ota, tomato, fish flakes, nama, freshwater shrimp, and freshwater mussels.
We're gonna make this world-class baby food.
World-class.
Today is now or never.
Here, Taufa, you're getting the coconut. Here are your 2 coconuts, Taufa, over here. We're going to be making baby mash comprising of taro leaf, pumpkin, and beef. There is one. And then we'll be making a smoothie based on pawpaw, soursop, and a bit of cucumber. Food for expectant mom, large plantain, fish, an assortment of fruits and vegetables. Soup for baby, which is a red tomato soup with pele leaves, mango, and fish. You go get the coconuts done, and I'll just put this into the pot with the shellfish over here. Sure. First thing we need to do is to work on the things that will cook the longest. The plantain and the shellfish into a pot, boiling water, into the stove. Okay, shellfish going in. This is what we do. We're ministers' wives. We cook for a lot of people, for our family, for the church, then for communities. Whatever we have, then we use that. There we go. Good.
The first thing I'm going to do is prepare my fish for the stock.
The flesh is so juicy. You can tell it's fresh.
The stock is going to be used as the base for mother and baby-friendly soup.
We won't be using the head because it's too glutinous. We'll be using the body to make the stock.
I don't want the flavor from the stock to be too strong because I know that a baby is going to eat the soup. So the stock will be just fish bones, a little bit of herb, garlic, and ginger, because we know ginger and garlic are really important for babies.
Get my fish broth started with some fish head, put some lemongrass in it, some onion, just bring it to a boil. I want that fresh fish flavor out. First thing we're gonna do is make a nice fish broth.
I'll start off with shrimping coconuts. Ready for the cream.
I'm gonna get my kumala and my plantain on.
Well, nice and ripe, the wood, you know.
It'll be my base for the baby food and the mom soup.
Well, I'm gonna add some cinnamon stick to this, eh?
Please, buddy.
So we cannot slip or miss anything.
Next thing we do the final, so we are going to throw all our best in here, especially with the Tongan team, eh? Big advantage for them.
This is for our kids, man.
For our kids. Just slice the pumpkin, yeah? I'm gonna do the simboro very shortly.
Yeah, come and do it now.
Yeah, once the simboro is out of the way, then I should be a bit happy.
Okay.
Simboro is a traditional dish in Vanuatu that we normally do. Basically any root crop or banana that's grated. Today I'm gonna give it the modern twist a bit. Fry off some fish fillet. I'll finally blend it with some peanut and some coriander. Then mix it through the cassava.
Perfect.
Rolled up in island cabbage. You roll it up nicely like a spring roll. Then you cook it in water or you can cook it in fresh coconut milk.
I'm just gonna use a little bit of stock from here.
Yep.
So we have sort of like a cassava mixed with fish and all this. It will look like a simboro on the outside, but inside it's got this beautiful flavors from the proteins, from the herbs and all the spices.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Whanua power.
Do you want this knife? The baby food, the pumpkin is just naturally flavorful, so you don't really need to do much to it. I'll just chop up the pumpkin with the skin. This is for the baby food. Yep. Boil it up with some beef, spring onion, and that's going to go into our baby mash. Let that boiling for a while. I'm sure every little baby likes pumpkin. That should be perfect for this.
I need a pan.
"15 minutes down, guys. It smells amazing in here. Things are cooking in this kitchen."
I'm adding the stock now.
Let's serve it boiling here, nothing.
Buddy,
Yeah.
broth here, straining.
How's it?
All good.
The soup for the mom, we want to pack it with a lot of nutrients. So we're gonna use the fish broth and the mussel broth. Boil some kumala, diced pumpkin, and then we're gonna add some fermented coconut also to it, because fermented coconut acts as probiotics to mothers. It's really important also to use traditional Fijian ingredients, give it a nice twist and make it interesting.
Almost there, bro. This is the last push we have, man.
This is a way of encouraging Fijian men to cook more for their babies, and especially for expecting mothers, to give them good, healthy food.
I think the vundi should be okay. Yeah?
Nice, eh?
Yeah. Nice.
Buddy, we ready with our bundi?
Good, good, man.
Nice and yellow. We got the color there.
It's all about our future generation.
They're doing well, aren't they? Batasi, I'm so thrilled to see simboro be made over there.
Me too.
That's bringing it home.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing the use of shellfish, citrusy smells coming out of Team Tonga, and all those beautiful colours on Team Fiji.
Yes.
Everyone complains about local food not being fast and convenient, and they're just proving that.
It's very easy to just replicate in your own kitchen.
Yes.
It's everyday food, and they are just putting a twist to it that will just blow your mind off.
Absolutely.
I see that they put an extra effort in looking at vegetables differently and choosing all the different colors.
Yes.
That's something that I could see.
It does feel like the treasures are being revealed
Yes.
to me, the treasures of the Pacific.
What went flying? Now this is for mummy. For the expectant mum, we've got to grab some limu, fish, mango, all sorts of fruits that I can get there, guava, bella leaves, because those are what we have in Tonga, and the plantain. That will be her staple. Our recipes aren't strictly limited. We're allowed to experiment. If I'm frying the bananas, might as well fry the mango, fry the guava. Any other fruit I can see, I'll fry. It's coconut oil, it's nice and healthy. Have you ever fried guava before? I've never ever fried a guava before. But, you know, there's no harm in trying, and it'll probably flavor up the oil because after this I'm going to fry the fish. So you never know what appeals to a pregnant mom.
Ai e koe, he koe mea ko toa pe o ku oskau pe ki kai. Wifo.
What pregnant woman wouldn't eat this? Tell me.
You may be asking yourself, what is stunting? Well, it's a condition that has very serious consequences. Stunting is when a child is too short for their age. But it isn't just height that is affected. Stunting in childhood can result in frequent illness, obesity as an adult, or challenges with learning. Stunting is irreversible, but it is also preventable. And the first 1,000 days from conception are the most important.
In other words, from pregnancy right through to the little one's second birthday.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Peter. Eating the right kind of food, keeping your environment clean, drinking clean water.
And washing your hands after the toilet.
Gives your child the best chance of growing up to be healthy.
Healthy and strong.
So make sure you and your children eat food with the right kind of nutrients, like fruits and vegetables from the garden or fresh food from the market.
And breastfeed your children until they're 2.
And remember, in the
first 1,000 days, you decide their future.
So we're doing the soup now. Our soup is going to be made with fish stock, a little bit of ginger, garlic in there, taro, and we're also going to have some shellfish and a little bit of lemongrass just for the infusion. In Vanuatu, it's a common practice for mothers to chew their food and then give that food to their babies to eat. Whole solid foods, babies, they can't chew that because it might get stuck in their throats. So that's why the mothers, they chew it and give it to their babies. And in my language, we call that mamam, like they eat it and then they give it to their babies. How are we for time?
I think we are almost up to 30 minutes, so running behind the time.
For the baby food, I'm gonna get some kumala, pumpkin, some chicken, boiled together, and some coconut milk as well inside. I'm adding just a little bit of ginger and tamarind because I don't want the flavor to be overpowering, so light enough that the baby can handle it.
I got these mussels here, right? Coming up with the mussels.
Yeah, we're cooking hard today. Everything's on the stove. We've got 3 pots on. It's all in all out, man.
How's the mussel? Good, man. Yeah? The freshwater mussels cook. Get some fresh water, clean it up nicely, and then chop it up and mix it with the meaty. We want to mix everything together so it looks sexy for the mom. I'm adding in otter now, eh? Pigeon pregnant ladies, they like to have otter during their pregnancy period. It makes it more flavorful and interesting for them.
How's the color, man? Ooh, months.
This is not like normal restaurant kind of dishes, but what our mom used to give us before when we were kids, but giving it just a little bit of twist.
Really want to give that impact to the...
Yes, mom and the baby to have the full nutrients they can have.
Fish every day, man.
Everything's boiling, looking pretty nice. And smelling nice too. The clams look ready to go for some coconut cream. After the coconut cream, we'll put the bella leaves. Just put them whole, and they don't need too much cooking, just 2 minutes. Make kakato. Kakato?
Whole.
We're feeling good. I think at this time, maybe 90% of our cooking is done. And then after that, then we've got a lot of time for plating.
This is nice. Fermented coconut. Huh?
I'm really proud of the baby food because it's what I want to give my kids at home and what every kid in Fiji is having, and also it tastes good.
It's on our fingertips, buddy.
It's the one the kids want, man.
Babies have no teeth, so we need it nice and smooth so that it's really digestible for them and more enjoyable.
Mans, I like the color for this, man. Huh? Nice? Yeah, nice color.
Nugget.
45 minutes down, 15 minutes to go.
This is crazy. Taufa, imagine if we're doing this and baby is crying. Wah, wah!
This is the last lap, guys. You're all doing so well.
Nice. I think it's looking good, Knox. I'm just adding a bit of fresh turmeric there, just to give it a bit of a color.
Oh, so sexy.
Alrighty.
The secret weapon is going to be this watermelon?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to serve it with the simboro, man.
So with the simboro?
Yeah. Just big chunks. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Island boys are feeling good.
Yes, look at that.
Bro, I think our fish should be okay.
So we're going to poach our fish for the mum soup so that it gives that more fish and more flavor to it.
Okay.
You want to keep all the flavor, eh?
Yes.
This is a real Pacific baby food. Taste it. Huh? Cassava, wundi, bitike.
I'm really jealous with these two.
Nice.
This looks good. This is fine, Taufa, look. The baby food is ready. I need to start blending the pumpkin and the beef and then the pumpkin and the roro because the challenge for us is also to make it colorful to the baby. So I want there to be 2 colors in the baby mash. This is good for the kids, eh?
Okay, yeah.
It's pumpkin and beef and some onion as well, and it tastes nice. Isn't even flavored with salt. Our babies loved this food, and I'm sure our grandchildren will love this food too. You're done.
Teams, we are at 5 minutes to go. Fiji, Tonga, Vanuatu, I can see that you are nailing it. This food looks amazing. You should be plating, finishing those dishes. 5 minutes to go for that last bit of garnishing and plating.
Pressure's on. It's all heating up, huh? Yeah. This is the Fijian food is going 100%.
Preparing the smoothie, Leo.
That's nice, bro.
The seafood soup is done, so now I'm gonna get on to the baby smoothie. My son really loves this. Every time I make a smoothie, I always put a little bit of soursop if it's in season for him. We have pawpaw, banana, pineapple, we have soursop, a little bit of coconut juice, and I'm gonna blend that for the baby smoothie.
I'm just a little bit behind.
I'll be able to help you once I finish my smoothie. Don't worry, I got your back.
Thank you, brother.
We really need to support each other so that we can secure a spot in the final.
All right.
We still got time?
Yeah, brother. How's your dishes? They good?
They're all done. I'm just waiting for you.
All right, thanks, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this one.
If this is for Vanuatu?
Yeah, bro, this is for Vanuatu.
Yeah, for all the baby mamas.
You got to have great care over these dishes. You don't want to mess it up, otherwise it's gonna be a total meltdown to the...
This baby food that I'm making is taking me back, way back to when I was a baby.
Just like Grandma's kitchen.
All right, let's play it up, brother.
Yeah, come on, team Vanuatu.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it rolling.
I got your fish with coriander, everything here.
Yeah.
Ready? Right.
So the first thing we're gonna plate is the baby food, because the baby needs to eat first.
I got this for you. Ready?
That's good. We'll just need some fermented coconut on top of this, huh? Fermented coconut, natural probiotics.
Probiotic.
Bro, this is for Fiji, man. Today I don't want to go home.
We're not going home, buddy.
It's in our home ground, huh?
Yeah.
Things are looking good. Baby food tastes really good. Everything's on track and everything looks really colorful on the plate.
Okay, let's do this, Leo. Come on. Oh, babies are gonna love this food. The secret ingredient is love.
Yeah, brother. So all the families back in Vanuatu, brother. Let's make them proud.
Okay, we're almost ready, eh?
Yeah.
Nicely done, eh?
Yeah.
looking at this plate that we've prepared for expectant mums. It's like a dream plate. Looks so tasty. Taufa, how are you? Hi. That's what we want to hear.
They used to stir. This is the last push. Yeah, brother.
Serve it. Serve it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was hectic. We're just making the food in such a rush and just thinking like, what if the babies were like yelling like, wow, wow, wanna eat.
Did it. That's a lot of pressure. I mean, it's a great challenge as a male to do a baby food, and it's a lot of education involved today. We know all the best are competing now, and we hope that we make it to the finals.
Olympian Pita Taufatofua.
Thank you. That was exciting, huh?
Boy.
First time do baby food, but bringing out this thing, amazing. At the back of the mind, you know, we were thinking this is for our kids. So whatever we did here, back home.
And it was Tonga's first Olympic medalist.
He came back and people were
Time
in
for
the
school,
streets all the way.
Riley. You forget your lunch. Thanks, Mom. I've got orange apple and 2 cheese sandwich. You want some of mine? Your cheese.
Welcome to the tasting table. First up is Team Fiji, Shamim and Manasa. This is the dish for expectant mothers. We have wundi, ota, river fern, nama, fermented coconut, watercress, fish. Wow, a lot going on. Dr. Johnny, this is your team, man.
They've harvested from all over the country, the land and the sea and the river. And I am excited to taste what a pregnant mom in Fiji is going to be taking for the next years to come.
Well, let's jump in.
It's so fresh and crunchy and light, and it's such a beautiful meal for mother. I wish I was eating this when I was pregnant.
What I love about the boys is how they play with flavors. The wundi sourness goes really well with the salty nama. So, bravo to them.
The next part of our meal is the food for babies, and this is a mash of mele, lapele, cassava, pumpkin, a whole range of root vegetables, and the smoothie. The smoothie is pawpaw, soursop, mango, coconut water.
It appeals to baby because it's smooth, and babies love a little bit of the sweetness, right, for their first food. It just reminded me of trying to feed my baby boy when he was little, and it just took me right back, and it made me smile. The smoothie is really nice. I probably would have loved a little bit of zing to it, maybe some lemon juice, but well done.
So this is Team Fiji's introduction to solids soup. They have got fish with freshwater mussel broth, pumpkin, kumala, wundi, lapele, beautiful lemongrass on the top, ginger, turmeric.
It's really hard to imagine that all of that ingredient is hidden in this.
Yes. Yeah, let's go into tasting. Gorgeous.
There's legumes, dal, roasting it, grinding it, and making it into a mash. That reminds me of an Indian dish called satwa, which is a traditional Indian baby food introduction. And so they've fused that with tauke flavors. It's just amazing. I'm really proud of the boys for putting this.
They have a firm grasp on the cuisine of their homeland, and they're able to interpret it in all these different ways. So big ups to the boys from Fiji.
Absolutely, definitely.
Woohoo.
Now we have Team Tonga, Sela and Tolfa, the food for expectant mothers. There's guava, mango, fish, nama, coconut, clams, mbele, cashews, hopa, banana. It's the market in Nuku'alofa on a plate. Flo, your Tongan ladies.
I'm very proud of what the ladies have produced here. It's very colourful, it looks fresh, it looks tasty.
Should we jump in?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know, when I first looked at this dish, I thought, oh no, it's a traffic jam in Nuku'alofa at 5 p.m. There's just too much going on. But it does layer itself well. And I really like that they have used fruits that are not too ripe.
That's right.
So there's a bit of sourness that works with everything. If it was too sweet, it would have been too much.
Yes.
This is quite masterful.
Yes, it is.
And our baby food from Team Tonga is roro and beef puree with pumpkin mash. The drink for the child is pawpaw and soursop with a little cucumber, garnished with a lovely leaf there. Smoothie.
I would have loved the beef to be a little bit more silky so that it's easy for baby, because some of that sort of have left in my mouth. But otherwise, the flavor is so beautiful, and it's packed with all the good nutrients that a baby needs. With the drink, it just complements it very nicely.
And our final dish today from the ladies from Tonga, the meal when the baby is moving into solids, which is kumala, tomato, mbele, fish, mango, and coconut.
Is that lemongrass?
All the flavors are going through my head. They've used lemongrass really well, because lemongrass tends to bring out all the flavors out of herbs and spices and fruits and vegetables. You get to taste all of that. It's amazing. It's an amazing dish.
They are mothers, and they do cherish memories and traditional knowledge. So this is the ladies being their wonderful, lovable selves. And this is a real expression of them. They've understood the mother the baby, the toddler. The Tongan ladies have made these plates for Tongan queens. One team to go, the boys from Vanuatu, Knox and Leo. For expectant mothers, we have a simboro to begin, which is a traditional Niban dish. For Tasi, your boys, this must be very special for you.
It is. The simboro, we use it for the pregnant mothers, for lactating mothers. But also when we're feeding our toddlers, we use all the time. So I'm really proud that they're able to use that, but also they've taken it to the next level.
Wow, I've never had samboro in my life. If this is what you eat in Vanuatu, I'm definitely going to come visit you. It's just delightful. And the freshness of the watermelon salad just complements the texture of the samboro so well. It's a fantastic, fantastic dish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really well balanced, yeah.
From Team Vanuatu, going to the baby food, we have a soft puree of coconut and kumala and a pawpaw, soursop, coconut and banana smoothie. Interesting. The baby food, it's very creamy and silky and it just melts in your mouth, which is quite yummy. And then when you have the smoothie, what really wows me is that coconut taste afterwards that leaves behind. Well done to the boys. It's very complex and it's very exciting, and I'd like to have this on a restaurant plate as well as baby food. There's mastery happening here. This is Team Vanuatu, Leo and Knox's toddler's meal. We've got a fish and clam broth with taro, kumala, and all sorts of goodies.
Yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm not usually a fan of freshwater mussels because I'm from one of the islands in the seas. But the flavor around this kai is just amazing.
A little bit concerned with the shellfish and just in the size and the chewiness, because the toddlers got, you know, still have their teeth. I agree with you, Flo. I think this is very clever and it's so sophisticated, but the clam would be a bit of a hazard for a toddler. Potentially a critical blunder. Yes. So we really have quite a lot to consider here. I think we need to go and have a talk and deliberate.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
You may be asking yourself, what is stunting? Well, it's a condition that has very serious consequences. Stunting is when a child is too short for their age. But it isn't just height that is affected. Stunting in childhood can result in frequent illness, obesity as an adult, or challenges with learning. Stunting is irreversible, but it is also preventable. And the first 1,000 days from conception are the most important.
In other words, from pregnancy right through to the little one's second birthday.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Peter. Eating the right kind of food, keeping your environment clean, drinking clean water.
And washing your hands after the toilet
gives your child the best chance of growing up to be healthy.
Healthy and strong.
So make sure you and your children eat food with the right kind of nutrients, like fruits and vegetables from the garden or fresh food from the market.
And breastfeed your children until they're 2.
And remember, in the
First 1,000 days, you decide their future.
We've been to a lot of these eliminations. Every time it's really nerve-wracking.
But this is the big one.
Yeah.
This is who's going to the finals.
Wow, teams, wow. You all did such a great job with the first 1,000 days challenge today.
You know, you are my heroes. You are helping everyone in the Pacific to secure a happier future for our children.
What you have shown us is that baby food doesn't have to be boring. There is no excuse for undernutrition in our communities.
So, let's start with Team Fiji, Shamim and Manasa.
I am so proud of you boys.
Naka.
You harvested the whole of Fiji and put it in your plates. And it was lovely.
Team Fiji, I loved that you added a little bit of a surprise in every morsel. However, I would have loved a little bit of a zing in that smoothie.
Still having that goosebumps, but feel a bit confident now that maybe we might make it.
Team Tonga, Sela and Taufa.
You delivered food that we traditionally made for our Tongan babies and added some unique twist of your own. Sela and Taufa, I'm so proud of you ladies.
I would have loved the beef to be smoother. Probably it wasn't smooth enough for that age, but it was packed with flavor.
We've done our best. I hope what we've cooked is enough to get us through to the finals.
Nox and Leo, Team Vanuatu.
If that's what you eat in Vanuatu, I am definitely coming to visit. Everything looked so beautiful, so much class.
Thank you. Dora is welcome to visit Vanuatu anytime, and we are more than happy to make more simboros for her.
Boys, I'm so proud of the way you used our traditional dishes and took it to the next level. Using peanuts was the perfect addition to combat stunting and undernutrition in Vanuatu.
I love that you used the clams to add salt to the soup. But you did make a blunder by not chopping the clams up small enough for young children.
I am on the bench with these comments, just hoping and praying that luck is on our side.
Well, as you can tell, there were a couple of concerns around small children eating solids. So, the team that gave us delicious and safe food for mother and baby will go straight through to the grand final of Pacific Island Food Revolution.
I'm thrilled to tell you that the first team to go through to the finals is Team Fiji.
You made it, man.
Well, it was a challenging for us, especially with the Tongan mothers here. Really big challenge. We had to think out of the box.
We made it through because we had our kids at the back of our mind also. So thank you.
To represent Fiji for the finals, this is what we have worked for.
Yeah, we are really honored on our home turf.
Now it's down to you two, Tonga and Vanuatu. I hope you're proud of what you've done today because we had to pick at the smallest detail to decide who would go through to the final.
We are right at the crossroad. We don't know if we are going to the finals or we're going back.
Which one of us is going home? We've prepared ourselves for whatever the outcome will be. The saying always goes, may the best team win.
This is D-Day.
Yeah.
Do or die.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I didn't have to make any of the decisions because you're all so amazing. In saying that, the team competing against Fiji in the grand final is Team Vanuatu.
Yes.
Well, oh boy, proud to us.
Tough to us.
This is for my family.
My emotions are just all over the place. Super excited. And I'm also sad for the two mamas who are leaving.
Sela and Taufa, you embody the spirit of Pacific Island food revolution. You're the best ambassadors we could wish for. Maloa pito.
Malo.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I meant to be an Olympian, but you set a new standard for the Pacific. Everyone in Tonga will be so proud of you. And I ask that you continue sharing the things that you've learned here and all of your passion with everyone in the Pacific and with the world. Maloa pita.
Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful opportunity to be involved in this whole movement. Although it's an exit for us, we are so happy that these two teams are going forward. We are so certain that the future is in their hands. If fathers can know and learn how to make proper food for their children and for their wives, the Pacific, the countries and the families have a safe future. Malo. We, the Minister's Wives of Tonga, we're proud of what we've done. It's been such a wonderful opportunity to be part of this whole food revolution. We forgot that we're in a competition. We were busy laughing and enjoying ourselves in the way that we talk and work and cook and everything. Yeah, it's just forged our friendship further.
So it's Fiji against Vanuatu. You're now competing in the grand final to be the first Pacific Island Food Revolution winner.
In the final now, this is what we wanted. Just one step between us and the title.
We're getting this title.
It's the beard.
We're ready to take Fiji head on. We've worked so hard to get this far. We earned it, we deserve this, and we're ready for the finals.